Hello everyone. How are you guys out there doing today? I got to thinking about an experience yesterday I had at work. Now, I have mentioned that I work with children. And boy, I'm telling you, 3-year-olds, they can be a lot of work, especially when you got a room full of children, like 17 kids in the room. They are so full of energy. They never stop going. They never stop fighting with one another. It's just constantly screaming and yelling and fighting all day. And sometimes it does not take much to really tire you out or just burn you totally, completely out. So let me share what happened yesterday. It was a long, hard day. There was so many arguments. There was so much fighting between amongst the kids. It was screaming. It was mass, and they were just fighting over toys. So toward the end of the day, about the end of my shift, I finally got down to like maybe 9 kids. It was kind of like calming down the atmosphere, but it was still yap, high energy, still yelling, still screaming, still fighting. All kinds of things was going on, but it wasn't as loud as it was when I had the 17 kids in the room at the same time. So finally I got a seat and sat down at the table. And I'm just listening to this bickering, this arguing, this fighting, and this screaming, these toys crashing on the floor, crashing all over the tables. They fighting, they pushing, chairs being slammed, pushed. So finally I just broke out into a song. It just came out of my head. And I'm gonna tell you just how I sung this song with them. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. And why can't I? And as I broke out and sung that, then I hit it again. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Then why can't I? And I looked around and I saw eyes turned all on me. Suddenly, all the noises, the toys came quietly and just was placed gently on the table. And they just stared at me with eyes big as silver dollars. And they looked and they looked and they just kept watching me. So I hit it again. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Then why can't I? I saw them. Some got up and they came closer to me and they just stared in my eyes and my face and all through my mouth. And I was like, wow, this is really drawing out some negative energy. It was pulling out all those crazy demons they had going on in their head all day. And they just looked at me and they wouldn't say anything. They were just like, they was just caught up in the moment. That song was just, it was giving them something that they needed to calm them, to pamper them, to soothe their minds, to lower their energy to calm the energy. That energy was just too high. So I looked at them and they looked at me and I said, someday I wished upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops high above the chimney tops. That's where you find me. They looked at me like, somewhere over the rainbow. And then someone started trying to hum and mimic what I was saying. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Then why can't I? And I just scream out, I just want to fly. I just want to fly over that rainbow. Why can't I? I want to fly like that bluebird. And they looked at me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. And I just kept singing and kept singing and singing. And during that whole moment, I sung that song. There was totally, absolutely peace in the room. There was a comforting feeling among every child in the room. There was a total spirit connected to one another. There was such a positive energy. That's something I was like, wow, that song, it did something to them. But anyway, I share that. Bye, people. I'll see you later.